Hi everyone, I'm popping on today with a hack that I've discovered for how to remove your waste yarn so quickly. It's a game changer for me. It means I can reuse my waste yarn because I really hate chucking yarn in the bin when I'm done with a project because it feels like such a waste, when really the waste yarn can be used over and over again. And I've discovered a method that allows you to remove the cast on edge just as quickly as the cast off edge, which for me has been a total game changer, and I want to show you how to do it today. So for this tutorial, you're going to need waste yarn as normal. You're going to need a second colour of waste yarn, your yarn that you would make your project in, a crochet hook, and some scissors. And without further ado, let's get cracking. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use this method on a 22 pin machine, but this method will work on any size machine that you want. So to start with, you want to cast on and knit however many rows of waste yarn you would normally knit. For me, that's between 5 and 7. Once you've done the amount of rows of waste yarn that you want to do, you can drop your end into the middle of your tube, and next you want to get your contrasting colour of waste yarn and knit one row, just one. Just remember to make sure the hooks catch those first 2 loops. Okay, so that's one row, and you take your waste yarn off and drop it into the middle. Then with your main colour, you're going to join on and knit however many rows that you want. For this tutorial, I'm just going to be doing a small sample of about 20 rows, but you can go as long as you want if you're making a headband or a longer tube. Same process as normal, just join the yarn and then knit round for as many rows as you want for your project. So I'm going to go ahead and knit my 20 rows, and I'll join you back once I've done that. Okay, so I've knit my 20 rows roughly. I'm going to drop the rest of my yarn into the middle of the machine, and again grab a piece of waste yarn, join it and knit just one row. There. Drop the tail in the middle, and then grab your second colour of waste yarn and go ahead and knit as many rows as you want. Then you can go ahead, drop your yarn into the middle when you're done, make sure those last 2 stitches catch, and then to cast off with waste yarn you just keep turning round, and once you've done 2 full rotations your yarn should drop off your work and just pop out like this. So then you can take this away, take your machine away, and then I'll show you how to join the tube. And once your work is off your machine, you want to give it a stretch out like you normally would, and you want to make sure that all your tails are on the outside of your work. You want to pull them all through so that they're on the outside of your work, because you don't want them to get stuck in there when you're joining. I like to use the slip stitch method to join, so I flatten my tube out, and what we're looking for is these purple stitches that are sandwiched in between the grey, and you want to line it up as best you can, and then we need a crochet hook. So you want to pop your crochet hook in the first 2 stitches, and we're joining it with slip stitches all the way along. Until we close the tube. If you want a full length explanation of how to join these up, then in my twisted headband video I do have a more detailed explanation, of how to join these up. But for now, I'm just going to speed this up until I get to the end of the tube. So that's both ends of my tube closed, and this is where it really speeds things up. In reality, the cast on edge is the one that really I would recommend using this method for. The cast off edge pulls off fairly quickly anyway, so there's, you know, this step for the cast off edge isn't as crucial as the cast on edge. What you want to do once you've closed it is from the opposite end to where your tails are. So you want to grab a loop and you just want to start pulling. I like to do one side at a time and then pull, and then your waste yarn just pops off. It's so quick. Again, I'll show you. You want to grab the end loop, pull one side at a time so it doesn't get tangled. Make sure that it isn't getting tangled in amongst your other ends. Pull, pull, pop. And that is how you remove waste yarn in less than 5 seconds. It's a total game changer for me. I'm so happy that I've discovered this method. As I said, I probably won't bother using it on the cast off edge because it's really quick to unravel anyway, but on the cast on edge, that's going to save so much time when I'm making headbands. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments if you've used it, and I'll be back again to see you for another video really soon. Bye.